Andy,
a while.
I knew I liked you on like a kind of a spiritual level though, because you told me that you would get lost in the woods for hours at a time as a kid, and I do that as well.
To this day.
To this very day.
Me too.
You go, why did you do it as a kid? Why would you get lost?
Yeah.
And I said, I think I walked out of the house and got lost in the woods to see if anybody gave a shit, and no one did. And so I kept walking, and you go, I think that's why I did it too. And so we have this amazing sense of direction where we know northeast, south, and west and everything.
I just got chills. Yeah, we do. Except try doing that with the drinking.
Combined with the booze.
sense of direction goes away. It's the first part. Well, that and the walking.
My time.
Andy Dick is here, everybody. Here he is. We're live on the show right now. Dear friend, I've become friends with you now over the last couple weeks, I guess.
Oh.
I think we're friends now.
Speak for yourself.
I've given you about 15 bottles of water. I think that makes us friends.
Yeah, you have. Thank you so much.
Andy will come in here and ask for a bottle of water, and I'll say sure, and then you'll take 7 of them.
Yes. Well, I don't take them. I say, can I take 7?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm just busting your balls.
You're just being a fucking asshole.
Come on, Andy.
Well, you are.
Come on, Andy. We're having a good time.
Well, you are. Okay. So what do you do in your show? I like this.
It looks good, right?
Pow. I should do some of my tap dancing.
You're a very talented guy.
That's so nice. I wouldn't know about you. What do you do? Why? What's so funny? I really don't know. Is this one of those political type
No.
shows? Because I was just watching Trump.
You were watching Trump?
You a friend of his or fan?
No, not a fan of his. I know you did
I'm a friend.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't even... No, I can't even say that because of that thing that happened.
With Kimmel?
On Kimmel.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
I don't know. Is he even on the air anymore, Aaron? Do we know? Is Kimmel on the air anymore? I know Colbert is off.
Because of Trump? You know, I just really was watching an hour of Trump, and he's just so... He seems angry and just weird, and I think I think I embody people that I watch.
I get that. The mimicry aspect where you hang out with someone for too long.
Yeah, exactly. I think you know what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to mention.
You're very, very funny, and you're very talented. I've always been a big fan of you.
That's so nice of you.
I didn't realize I was a big fan of you from a very, very early age because of Inspector Gadget.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And they took the Kramer name. Interesting.
That was weird. I asked him not to do that.
Such a similar kind of...
because it's like Kramer.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks of Kramer. You think of Seinfeld, right?
Yeah,
right?
Of course. Yeah.
I'm like, why?
Oh, really? On Seinfeld, you read for Kramer?
No.
Oh, that's what Aaron just said.
Oh.
From the dark. Our friend Aaron is here as well.
Oh, somebody said that I read, but I don't think so, because I was on news radio the same time that Seinfeld was on, the exact same time.
You've done so many things at this point. Yeah. I mean, looking at your, it's just such.
In fact, we were on the same studio at the same time
in LA.
Yeah, we had the same managers, and there's no auditioning. You know, like news radio there wasn't an audition for news radio. It was like, I remember, you know, Paul Sims.
I don't know.
He created news radio and like that HBO show that Janine Garofalo was on.
Paul Sims with 2 M's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Larry Sanders Show as well. I love that show.
Yeah. He's great. Look, Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah. Wow.
That's one of my favorite shows.
Wow, what a career.
I wonder what they're doing, those two. Those two are funny.
Yeah, really great, yeah.
You like that show?
Yeah, very good show, yeah.
There's a new one they do, What We Do in the Shadows, and I guess it's same guys from Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah, I've heard that's great.
But they're Draculas.
Yeah, and he did English Teacher, too, which everybody loves that.
I never saw that, but I hear people talking about
Yeah. I bet a lot of people have tons of questions for you, by the way. Please, everybody submit your questions to Andy now. So, Andy, very funny story. Back when I was in college, I would go live on, not live. I would check into like Periscope and stuff like that, and you would be going live all the time, the same way Tom Green would be. I remember back in those days, I would watch you on Norm Macdonald Live, which I love that episode. I watched that a bunch. And then you would go live on like Periscope and stuff like that. It was amazing, walking around. And
you said you watched that episode of Norm. I was on Norm like many times.
Well, his talk show podcast that he did.
I wasn't on just once though. I don't think.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Did he only do it for a month or something?
I think he did like maybe like 30 or 40 episodes. He didn't. I wish he had done more of them, but
what happened?
Sadly gone. But
he was a very good friend. I really liked him, and I like his family.
Really, I mean, Aaron worked so hard on the Norm thing. That was fantastic. It was such a great tribute, and you were a voice in that. Yeah.
Oh, right. I'm in the audience, screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's like a Pauly Shore. There's a you.
Yeah. Those cartoons are cool.
Everybody I knew that was close to Norm, they just loved them so much.
Is the middle finger up my asshole right now? Because
is it too uncomfortable?
Maybe if I stand up, you can pop the finger out of my butt.
The black hand just cradling Andy.
Is this part of your thing? You just don't want your guests to be comfortable, which is good.
Usually
you want them to all squirm and be like, ooh, ooh.
Actually, do you want to trade chairs? You want to sit in this one? I like the black hand.
Well, if it looks cooler on camera, I can't see what it looks like.
Oh, here, I'll show you what you look like.
Can you see the shadow?
Usually the hand is just like a prop. So here's the...
I'm just in a bad fuking mood.
What's wrong? Let's talk about it. What's wrong? Well, let's talk
Trump.
about it.
No.
Oh, Trump stuff.
Why? So I don't even want to. Do you talk about politics?
Sure, we get Andy.
No, I don't.
Andy,
that's the thing. I don't want to. I don't even know. And what's he talking about? What is he? Why is he going on for hours? Who's he? I guess he's talking to the police department in New York.
Oh, interesting.
But for hours?
Talking to the police. I don't even know what that.
They're all behind him sitting, hundreds of them in their uniforms, and he's at a podium talking. Then he keeps turning around going, "You guys do it great."
I know he has the thing, which I wouldn't wish upon anybody, where he can't control his asshole anymore, and he shits himself a lot.
Oh, a prolapsed anus?
Yeah, I think it happens to you when you get older. Apparently, you can't really...
you just have diarrhea. You just shit.
Yeah, or like a tampon for your asshole. We don't really need a diaper, but like
don't?
A little bit comes out.
If I was shitting myself, there was something I did a surgery, or something where I had to wear a diaper for a second. Because
I've worn diapers. I love diapers.
Oh, I would wear them. I can't think of exactly where or why, because if I had to be somewhere on stage or something something, I wore one. I can't even remember, just to pee, but I don't think I ever peed. I found a place to go pee. But why did you wear a diaper?
I just had a party. I had a diaper that I found at Goodwill, like an adult diaper, and I put it on, and I came out in the backyard, and I was like, "Hey, everybody!" And I was like, "I'm gonna piss myself," and I just started pissing in the diaper, and they actually get so heavy that like if I was a guy into diapers, I would have suspenders to keep it up, because you usually don't just completely let go of yourself entirely. It's like, if you have an adult diaper, maybe a little bit's leaking out, but you can't dump a whole gallon in there. It'll slide down to your ankles, and you'll be tripping all over the place.
Do you pee a whole gallon?
I can pee a lot. Yeah, I mean, really? I'll save my pee for like a big kind of split. I'll splurge all at once.
Yeah,
I'll do a binge. I'll drop it all off.
I have problems with pee. I wet the bed up until I was 17. I wet the bed.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you get around that? Putting down a plastic thing, or?
Yeah, there was a plastic thing over my mattress, and then sheets on top of that, and it was wetting the bed is no fun.
Yeah, no.
You can't sleep over at your friend's house unless you stay up all night. Or
How did you finally stop wetting the bed?
it just stopped. I don't know. They say psychologically, if you look it up, they say it is comes from the root of it allegedly. If you look it up, like I said, fear of father.
Interesting. I didn't know there's like a bladder
Psychologically,
maturity.
you're looking up the physical bladder maturity.
What causes better
but
wet?
like I'm 60, and mine didn't turn into. I don't wet the bed now. I stopped when I was 17, but maybe the bladder thing is real because I just have to pee all the time. But I also drink a lot of coffee and a lot of things that are, what is it called, diuretic. And when I was drinking heavily, I would just always be in the bathroom at the bar, and people always thought I was doing coke, but I was just pissing.
People think you're going and sneaking a pill or something, but you're like, I literally have to pee every
You
12
wouldn't
minutes.
have to sneak a pill.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah. If you're good, you can just
I'll go in the bathroom. No one's looking now.
going in the stall. Well, maybe if
Do
you're
a pill.
well, if it's hard for you to open the
You don't
bottle.
do drugs,
if you have
obviously.
I've been sober now for a while. Yeah.
Oh, so you did have a problem.
Until I was like 26, I was just drunk all the time. I don't say I'm an alcoholic, but I was drunk every night for almost 10 years, and I didn't have a good kind of relationship with it, so I had to stop. I just wasn't good at it, and I was getting very, very angry every time I drank.
Yeah.
So I was drinking and driving constantly.
I'm
I couldn't stop
angry
doing
not drinking. Like this is me. Just angry. Not smoking pot. Not taking pills. I don't take any pills ever.
And you don't do carbs either. I took I was.
I do carbs. I eat normal. I ate
Oh, okay.
a big thing of rice last night.
I put a slice of pizza in front of you, and I thought you didn't do carbs. But we did find.
I did. I ate some of that pizza. I've spiced it up
a little bit.
Well, no, later.
Oh, later.
I made a whole thing.
Nice.
Like, I start eating at about 2 p.m, I think.
Did you grow up in outside Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
So you told me
Joliet.
This is something we
Joliet, but I didn't
beautiful.
grow up there. I came into my own there because I was a teenager. So I moved all over the place because my dad was in the Navy. So we were constantly moving. Born in South, you can look it up.
Yeah.
9 different places before I was 10.
Yeah.
So once a year, and then we settled in Joliet, Illinois, which is where the Blues Brothers. That's where the prison. That's where they came from.
Yeah.
You know all about that.
I know all about Joliet. Actually, I had a friend that stayed there, and yeah. But anyway,
in prison.
Yeah, in prison.
Was he in prison?
No, he wasn't in prison.
That's mostly what it's known for. That's where the Blues Brothers were.
And it is actually very pretty out there. But I moved all the time too because my dad was a basketball coach, and we lived in like 7 or 8 different cities. So I would just make new friends every 3 years.
But what does being a basketball coach have to do with moving all the time?
Well,
you could be a basketball coach in a small town your whole life.
Exactly. My dad was.
He got into some trouble.
He was kind of he was.
Did he?
He was very hated. Every town we went to, people would end up hating him.
Was he very handsy? That's what I thought you were going to say.
My dad's molesting kids from school to school.
Oh, was it? Oh, he was a high school?
That would be funny.
Was he a high school or?
He was Friday Night Lights, coached football, coached basketball.
Friday Night Lights, that's college, though, right?
Oh, well, no, he never did teach college. He got offers, but he wanted to stay in small towns for us, and we'd remain Christian.
Are you Christian?
I don't think so. No, I mean, I don't know if I
Maybe
could really do what I do
and
say I'm Christian.
Talk to God about it.
I mean, look at the room I'm in.
What does that have to do with that?
Well, I mean, do I look like a priest?
You don't have to look like a priest to be a Christian.
But the reason I bring this up
because it's like devilly.
Yeah, I'm just making a joke about the
like it's red and we're supposed to be in hell.
Well, not hell.
I really have never seen your show. What's it called? Your show
It's just called Ben Avery Presents the Show. This is a stream I do.
presents the show.
Yeah. We get
Let's
into a lot
read
of weird
about-
esoteric areas.
Well, most we shouldn't talk about bedwetting so much.
No,
but
that's
the thing
interesting.
is that it was such I hated it so much. It really affected me.
It doesn't happen anymore, right?
No, it would when I used to drink, and not all the time. If I was very, very drunk, I would, wake up wet. Emotional distress changes a person's behaviors. Okay.
I wonder if it would happen in a night terror as well. Maybe.
Do you have night terrors?
Well, supposedly
you're gonna after this show.
supposedly you can't remember them
Oh, you can.
because you have them between like 12 and 2 a.m. and the nightmares come later in the night.
Isn't it funny that they call it night terrors? That's a bad dream, right?
It's one up from a nightmare. Yeah.
Night terrors.
I think a night terror is like you dream that there's a giant snake eating you and you can't get out of bed. And then a nightmare is like your dad shows up and tells you he doesn't love you or whatever. And then you start falling through the void.
Did your dad love you?
I think he loves me now, but yeah, I mean, I wish I got it.
I guess I assumed your dad was not alive.
He's still living.
Yeah.
He's still living, yeah.
There are people my age, 60, when their parents are still alive. That's weird to me. My parents died when I was in my 20s, young 20s.
Really young, yeah.
Oh. And then after they died, I was able to, because I think I asked my mom, because I was adopted, and I asked my mom when I became a teenager, somewhere around there, I said, I never asked you, but do you think we could find out who my biological parents are? And she broke down crying.
Really?
She, I guess, never thought I would never ask that. She just didn't like that. It's like you're doing a bad job. I want to find out who the real one is. But that's not what it was. I was just curious. My parents were fucking great. Dead.
That's great.
No, they're
dead.
great. Alive. Now they're dead. I really, really miss them. My dad was a nuclear engineer.
Wow,
for
really
Westinghouse.
smart.
Yeah, super smart. Building nuclear power plants. The one that raised me. He's a super fucking cool guy. I've been thinking about him a lot. Is it Father's Day or something? I was going to say I should know because, but I wouldn't even know. My kids, we don't do one of the girls that is one of the mothers of one of my children, because I do have multiple children and with two different women, way separate times, and they're both great friends, and all my kids are great, and I have grandkids now. Never mind.
This is interesting.
What part?
Probably the part about.
Do you know what I was going to talk about?
I didn't know which way you were going to go, but I knew you were going to talk about being about your dad, which I found very interesting. You said you've been thinking about your father a lot.
Which one?
Well, not maybe. I think the dead one, the nuclear physicist one.
He was just great. God, I really wish they were alive.
What would you want to tell your dad?
Tell him.
Or do with him?
Hi, do I have a minute? Can I tell you something real quick? You got to get better at what you fucking do, dude. You tell him. What do I get? How much? Just 30 seconds? Tell him a quick thing. Dad, remember that one time? Oh, fuck! Time up!
There's a Windows
What do you
closing?
want to tell him? It'd be, the question I would ask is what would you want to do with him, or what would you do?
Yeah.
You want to tell him.
Well, I have.
Let me try to answer your question.
No,
What would if I had one thing to tell him? Stupid fucking question. I would tell him, fuck, Dad, you were so fucking good. I looked up to you, and I'm so sad you're not here because as a 60-year-old, I would love advice about lots of different things. He died when he was like 57. I'm
Young.
60.
Yeah.
Or he was like 54 or 53. He was in his 50s. So they both got cancer and just plopped down dead, keeled over. That's what I think is going to happen to this one over here. I warned him.
Oh, no.
He just. I'm not putting a fucking hex on anybody.
I hope not, Aaron.
I can't say the same.
This question for you, Andy. Do you still do coffee colonics at home?
No.
Coffee colonics.
He said, because they can't hear him, but yeah, he was asking if I still do now I just put it in where you're supposed to put the coffee in your mouth. But yeah, I used to do coffee colonics every day. That's the thing. If I find something and it works and it's making me feel good and I feel like I'm healthier or just mentally healthier. That's why I drank. It made me feel mentally healthier. I felt I was relieving stress. Yeah. Can't you see that I'm a little bit up? And I haven't had any coffee until I sat down here. That was my first sip of coffee. So I'm just, wound up.
Yeah, you told me you can get wound up and then you go for a really long walk and everything kind of just leaves and you shed it.
Yeah, I need to walk every fucking day. Yeah, every day.
Which I was going to bring up. We bonded
And
over.
I apologize. I was such a fucking asshole coming in here.
Well, it's okay.
I'm just
Andy.
in a bad mood, and it
Be you, Andy. Be you.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. Me is like in the place I'm staying. There's this figurine about 9 inches, about like my dick or whatever, of Bambi. Oh God! I just compared the Bambi figurine with the size of my dick. And by the way, my dick's not 9 inches is very big. When people look at it, or I have, they say, Jesus, you have a 9 inch. It's not. I actually measured it.
Okay.
I should have never. It's up there, but 9's fucking big. Get a ruler. And I mean, 9 is like.
No, it's fantastic.
No, mine's not 9 inches. It's good enough. It's really. It's the kind of where I have to. Sometimes they're like, please don't put it in that far, or just stop, or let's not. We don't want to. You want to talk about sex, baby?
We talk about sex, or we talk about bedwetting. Those are the two big topics of today.
Well, I think the bet. Oh, am I going to be a right? Oh, we were talking about possibly. Do you like how it's going? Up to you. I mean, this is why people like me to be on their shows, because other people, they're so guarded. They're so like, they're not truthful. They're not being honest. And that's fucking bullshit. Are you?
What I love about you, Andy, is I never know what you're going to say next.
Either do I. And that's how it should be in life. But are you open, like, on your show? I've never seen your show, once again. But are you open and honest? And is it about emotions? Is it about the world? What's going on in the world?
Yeah, I would say it's about probably the culture and how I feel about it in almost this like id type of way, where I kind of just let the filter off. Id.
So that's the emotions, yeah. The ego. Yeah. So yeah, you don't seem like an ego guy.
No. I mean, I think other people would have, like, you coming in here and being in a mood, another host might take offense to that. I'm like, who gives a shit? Everybody has a day.
That's, I think, why I
fuck?
looked forward to doing this interview, to be honest.
And I don't even interview people.
It's not. It's like we're talking. And we did this without the lights, and we talked for
Andy,
a while.
I knew I liked you on like a kind of a spiritual level, though, because you told me that you would get lost in the woods for hours at a time as a kid, and I do that as well.
To this day.
To this very day.
Me too. Oh, wow. That's how old are you again?
I'm 34. I told you, Andy, you go, why did you do it as a kid? Why would you get lost?
Yeah.
And I said, I think I walked out of the house and got lost in the woods to see if anybody gave a shit, and no one did. And so I kept walking, and you go, I think that's why I did it too. And so we have this amazing sense of direction where we know north, east, south, and west and everything.
I just got chills. Yeah, we do. Except try doing that with the drinking.
Combined
The
with the
sense
booze.
of direction goes away. It's the first part. Well, that and the walking. God, I have so many fucking stories about. I don't want to romanticize drinking but there are some fun parts about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really just shitty and dangerous if you're somebody like us. Can I throw you in the cat? Do you drink?
That's fine. That's why I don't drink anymore. I wasn't
Right,
good
you
at it.
said that. Okay, yeah. See, I look
I would
up
get
to
like
you.
fucking lost and like, you know.
Oh God.
My wife wouldn't know where I was.
Oh, you're
She'd
married
be calling other
too,
people. My
huh?
phone
How
would be
long have you
dead.
been married?
We got legally married like 4 years ago, but I've been with my wife for
God, you
12,
sound like
13
me.
years or something.
I just got legally married to the woman that I have 2 of the 3 kids with, and 10 years after, the last time we had sex was. I'm not going out with her. We just got married, but that's for taxes and all that.
Yeah, sure.
So, babe, when you were saying
Like I pronounce you Chuck and Larry situation.
my wife's not a man.
I know. I'm
Fuck.
kidding.
I date men though. Have you ever been with a man?
I've never been with a guy, but we could change that here right now.
Oh my God, is that a proposition?
No, we're not. We're on X. Do you know if Nikita Bayer would get mad
X.
if me and Andy butt fucked live on X right now? Aaron, do you know? Can you tweet it Nikita Bayer right now?
Wait,
see if we can make a lot of money.
X
We're also streaming on Elon Musk's website and my website.
Oh, I thought Elon owned YouTube also. Doesn't he own everything?
Let's see. What does he own now? X.
You know what he owns is that Tesla diner. Fucking love that place.
Oh, it's great.
I love it.
There's a little robot that gives you chili fries.
I don't think I've seen that.
Have you gone inside?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like to me that's like my McDonald's. But
The Tesla diner.
I just love it.
Elon's your Ronald McDonald.
Kind of is. He is kind of like a clown.
Mm-hmm.
He's highly autistic.
Go off on him. Go
But
off.
I like
People
him.
hate him. Oh, you like
What?
him?
Yeah.
He's like probably the
don't-
most hated guy in the world.
I don't go off on anybody except people who are mean to me. I don't like that.
You guys are constantly negging each other. You and Aaron.
Begging?
Negging.
Oh.
So negging
Did
is
you say nigging? What does that mean? That sounds very racist.
what could that
We're
mean?
constantly nigging.
So in the pickup artist, you know a pickup artist
Yeah.
thing. You probably
Yeah.
may have done it naturally with men and women.
The where you
Pick
try,
up the way that pickup
I don't
artists
have
say
to.
you.
I don't do that. I don't have to. But tell me what you're going
Well,
to say.
I will, yeah, because you're in a different.
I have to push people away.
I imagine. Yeah.
But they're not coming up to me to like to have sex. But what were you going to say about
Well, yeah, because you had the Hollywood life, but the pickup artist thing is you go up to
even
someone.
in first grade? Well,
Oh, okay.
you know what? It was because I was moving. That's what I was going to say. Moving every fucking year. And my dad moved us in the middle of the year because he heard that if you move in the middle of the school year, it's better for the kids. It's better for the children.
Interesting. In the middle.
Yeah, because you just get thrown right into it. And it was because I would be in a new state, new city, new school in the middle of the year. And people are like, they just are settling into that year. And then this fucking faggot comes in. Hi! and I was, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
every year, it's everybody's all around me. And it was, it's almost like and I was different from everybody all the time because we would move to different states. And I talked different. And like there's no, like you can't tell where I'm from kind of thing. I don't have a dialect. I talk weird, don't I?
Yeah.
I think it's from moving all around.
It's surviving. It was to survive, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think they would be laughing at me, and then I just would go with it.
It's so funny. Like as a kid, you kind of unconsciously do that.
I guess. I lived in Yugoslavia
Really?
for a whole year when I was 12.
I heard it's lovely. I don't know.
No, really.
Is it actually really
is.
lovely?
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
very beautiful country. I lived in outside of Zagreb, Yugoslavia. It's very beautiful. I want to go back there. Maybe even like buy a house. I was thinking about castles because we were talking about hiking in the woods and whatnot. In Yugoslavia, I went all over the place. And we're talking, that was back then in 1976. That's when it was. It was is it still a third world country?
Oh, let me see. I don't know anything about Yugoslavia.
It was just farmers, and I mean, I'm talking about horse-drawn. They had cars and everything too, but there was a lot of horse-drawn buggies and farmers, and because we lived outside of Zagreb in a small town called Samobor. That's what it's called. I wonder if that town is because
Samobor?
Samobor, yeah. I think it's Samabor, like a,
Maybe it'll autofill for me.
you know.
This one? Sombor?
No. I don't think it was. Is that in Yugoslavia?
That said Serbia. Samobor. Like that? Did I get that right, Andy?
Mm.
Correct.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, just west of Zagreb.
Uh-huh. An hour west. We took the train.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we took a bus to go to school. We went to the American School of Zagreb. When I was 12 years old, in my class, 7 people.
Wow.
This was the American School. What does it say? And then where are they at now?
It's-
Because it goes back and forth with, look, Socialist Republic of Yugoslavia.
Yeah, it's Croatia now, I guess.
Okay, yeah, and they keep doing that. They keep splitting it up and back, and it's a communist country. Isn't it interesting that my dad was building their first nuclear power plant. That's why we were there. Isn't that wild? That was, I have to say, as a child, it's top 3, if not my favorite. I think I said that earlier. My favorite year.
Wow.
It was, look, that's
Yeah, that is
exactly
pretty.
what it looks like.
Yeah.
And I would just lose myself in that city. I had a bike, and there was a lot of horses and buggies, like I said, and I would go into town. There was a town, and I would hang on to a horse and carriage on my bike to go into town.
That's beautiful.
It's just by myself. I can't believe at 12. You can't do that kind of shit anymore.
No.
Anywhere in the world.
No.
Anywhere. So I would go into town to the market. And that's where people bought their food. They had little stores too, but
You go and get an apple and just kind of sprint around.
An Apple store.
Well, like they had the market, so you go and you get maybe some fresh fruit, a piece of bread.
Oh,
and
an apple.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd get a piece of bread. Like at one time I bought, because I'd have a little money because I had a little job back then. I would do anything and make a little money, and then I'd get on my bike and go an hour hitching a ride on a buggy, hanging on to it, go all the way into the town and go to the market. And it was so great. An open air market, and they'd have fruits and vegetables. And one time I bought what I thought it was a nice round loaf of bread. I wanted it. I wanted that bread. And I bought it with my money. And then I bit into it or pulled it apart. And it wasn't bread. It was like a giant mushroom or something. But it couldn't have been a mushroom because I would have seen the stuff underneath. It,
What was it? It was like a hat?
laughing
Did you eat a
at
man's
you
hat?
because you look so fucking bored.
No, I was like, wait, what the
Story.
fuck is it?
I
Is it
still
a dirty
don't
diaper?
know. It kind of had the texture of like tofu. But back then in 1976, no, there's no tofu. I still don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Well, Andy, would you like to answer questions from the audience, or maybe we get to some submissions?
Is there an audience?
Yeah, there's a whole chat of people watching right now.
I don't see them.
Oh, they're right here on my phone.
Oh,
I have them here, so I don't. So I'm not distracted too much by it. Basically,
okay. Yeah, let me see. It remains a popular. I'm still reading about Yugoslavia.
Oh, Yugoslavia.
Destination famous for its custard cake. Maybe that's the thing I ate. No, because that thing was not sweet. I always talk about how I'm an actor, director, writer, all that. But I'm also a very fantastic professional lighting designer.
Lighting is everything.
It really is.
It's everything.
And I can. Oh, okay.
Oh, did you want to see yourself in the light here?
No, I wanted to see what. I just love it right away. I noticed it's just amazing.
Thanks. Yeah, I got spotlights up. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So Samobor.
You want to read it?
It's a historic, picturesque town located in central Croatia. This is the place that Andy's really homesick for. And you see here, Andy, on screen. I can put it up between us, actually. So
I'm not homesick, but I don't know why I've been thinking about it. But it would be just because it's not my home. I was only there a year. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But I want to go back. I'm big on nostalgia lately.
I would love to have a Stephen King, like It style story in Yugoslavia where they find a clown in a medieval castle, maybe, and they get chased around by it. That'd be fun.
Oh, so I would go hiking in the woods, and one time I'm not kidding, we found a small castle that was very, very old. Trees were growing inside of it, but it was very little, about the size of this house, just made of stone, but it had like a turret, and it was a little castle up on the top of a hill in the woods that you couldn't even see unless you were hiking up in the woods and getting lost.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if someone is even still taking care of that in some way, or like,
no,
was it like
no,
owned by a king?
Because, like I said, yeah, I know. Like, what was it? It was made of stone, big stones, and it was just the walls, some of the walls left. It was trees growing inside of it,
Sure, yeah.
We found it. What is that?
Carl Jung did that. He went out in the woods and built a big castle that represented his consciousness, and he went insane in it and started talking to ghosts. But he did that like in fucking...
Probably real ghosts. Oh, that's weird because I saw a ghost on our way on...
You saw a ghost?
In Yugoslavia.
Really?
Yeah. One time. Yep.
White?
It was it really was a glowing green. And it was very late at night. Me and my friends and I were riding back from one of our trips, just going around on our bikes. And on the side of the road, because it was late at night, it was pitch black. But there was this woman, an old peasant woman, bigger, thicker, with all just layers of clothing, and she had something on her head, and she was just walking. There's no way it was a real person, unless the moon was hitting this person perfectly. But it was, like I said, very late at night, and it was a ghost.
A very hungry ghost looking for a meal.
No, she was like going home with stuff on her head, like she had just been to the market, but there was no market around. We're in the middle of nowhere. You don't really listen.
You said she was a big lady. You said she was big. And if she's walking around that late at night, she's probably peckish. She's looking for some seeds or something. I don't know.
She was going home from the market, the thing on her head.
Oh, the thing on her head had food in it. That's
clothing.
Interesting. That's funny to be a fat guy and your hat's made of food.
If it was on your head, yes. It would be. Well, you wouldn't even have it.
If it was on my head,
I'd eat it. Put it on.
I'd gobble it up. So, Andy, here we have...
Are you doing good with your weight?
Andy.
What are you?
Not really.
I mean, because I don't know you.
I'm down
I can see you're a little thicker guy.
I'm down
you're not fat.
I'm down from 225 to 220, and I've always been on the line now.
220, so you lost 5 pounds.
Yeah, and I'm 6'4".
And you're not fat? Oh, God. You should be. You look just healthy.
So I'm 6'4". I need to get down. My BMI needs to be around 2010. So
What does
or
BMI
210.
mean?
Body mass index, I believe.
Oh, it's like how tall you are with your muscles.
It's your body fat percentage.
Oh, your fat.
Yeah.
And you're at what percentage?
Well, I don't know what my BMI is exactly, but my weight that it should be, so a doctor doesn't classify me as, because they'll tell you if you're obese, super obese.
I wonder if our
technically
friend is
overweight.
obese. He just went to the doctor. Is he allowed to? He just got back because I tried to tell him because I don't think he eats well.
Who? Oh, our friend in the dark here. Is he still over there?
Oh,
There
I can
he
see
is.
him.
He's trying to
I
hide
see his
from you.
belly sticking out. Literally. That's all I can see. This is white shirt and this round little belly sticking out. That's all I can see. Fucking serious. I will fat shame the fuck out of anybody because
Love that about you.
well, here, let's cheers to it. I mean,
There should be more fat shaming in the world.
well,
I wake up every morning and I go, I got to lose 10 pounds or
And
I'm
it's
going to
not-
kill myself.
I won't do that.
It's motivation.
Yeah, and by the way, you're not.
I spin a
even-
revolver.
You look good. You're at a normal, weight for your height.
I'm a
You are.
pig. I'm a big pig.
You do eat really bad. I just want people to be healthy. That's the thing. Like, don't you? Because when people are healthy, they're going to be friendlier. They're going to be nicer. They're going to. It's not about living forever or anything like that.
Sure.
You're going to be aware, and it's like the difference between me being all fucked up, and or sober. Like it's like big fat. If you're really gigantic, you're probably not very happy.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I do love fat jolly guys though. That is a fun art, like a John Candy.
Me too. Sometimes people are just big and it's natural.
And it's fun, and they're still sexy. They got there's some sex appeal to them,
Yeah.
I feel like Farley was almost sexy, and John Candy had this sex appeal too, where it's like
Yeah.
women still wanted
They
him.
loved both of them. And I was good friends with Farley. We hung out a lot. Did you know that?
I didn't know that, Andy.
You really didn't?
No, you guys were close
From Chicago. Yeah.
because the IO
Yeah,
Yeah.
We used to perform together live on stage, and then I remember we were on a team together, and we performed together. The other things there was a woman. I can't talk about other
Okay.
people because they're still around, but he and I shared a lot of different things, and we were very, very close in Chicago. Then I moved out here and immediately started doing pretty well, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then we were still friends. When I would go back there, I'd see him. And then he said to me, I remember him saying, should I move out to L.A.? And I'm like, fuck yes. Are you fucking kidding? He was so funny.
Mhm.
He was so good. And they said, yeah, because they want me to. I said, we'll do it, yes. So I sometimes think I shouldn't have ever said,
that he should have stayed, or
yeah,
I know I'm friends with Kevin. I
Me
love
too.
Kevin. Yeah.
tell him hi.
Yeah.
He's great. Has he been on your show?
No, Andy, I do not have people on the show very often. This is a very rare thing. I'll have a friend on on this show occasionally.
Once again, what a horrible way. You're not going to have.
Let the people
another
know
person-
you've never seen the show.
I have never. Well, why? They don't care.
I
I don't watch anything really.
No, yeah.
I was watching CNN, but I don't know why. I always go to CNN just to see what's going on. Another bomb or whatever. We want to see what's going on.
Another school in flames. Another big bomb. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I know Kevin very well, and
How do you know him so well?
I know him just through comedy. I've
Is he
met
doing?
him through people.
I haven't talked.
He
with-
does the road. Yeah.
Oh, he's up on stage doing stand up.
Yeah, and he's in one of my favorite movies ever. David Lynch's The Straight Story. Him and his brother, it's his brother that he did it with.
Kevin Farley and not Patrick. Is it Patrick?
I can't remember his brother's name, but they play these like lawnmower repairmen, and they're very, very funny in it.
In a David Lynch movie?
Yeah, The Straight Story, which was the movie he made that was G-rated, and it was put out by Disney. And he was trying to prove that he could do a linear film that was conventional and still make it very, very good.
It's really trippy.
Yeah,
and how's the movie?
It's fantastic.
See, that's where I brought my notebook. I'm going to write that one down.
Oh, write that down. And
can't
while you do
believe I
that,
haven't- yeah.
I'm going to load up. Hoopla submitted a fat diaper wearing furry VTuber. Would you be interested in watching something like this, Andy? Because
sure.
You brought up fat people, and everybody on this show knows I have a fat fetish. Now, it's not really it's not really a sexual thing, Andy. What it is I just have this sort of morbid interest in people getting really, really big over time. Almost like David Lynch said that Joseph Merrick, the Elephant Man, tumors were interesting to him because a tumor is just an explosion in slow motion. And that to me is like fat people where they're just slowly exploding. So you're looking at like an atom bomb or something going off. It's amazing. And I love people that stretch the limits of their own ability to see how big they can get.
Till they really explode. They get right up to that point.
Yeah.
What's the
they
movie
pop.
called?
Oh, The Straight Story.
It's by David Lynch.
Yeah. It's starring Richard Farnsworth. He was dying of cancer at the time. He didn't tell anybody. And it was the last film he ever did. And Harry Dean Stanton is in it as well.
That's weird that you say Harry Dean Stanton because I was just watching.
Paris, Texas?
No, but he was in it. Oh, it was an episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents, and he's in it.
Oh, wow.
The strangest, and I've been watching all of the Alfred Hitchcock Presents in a row, and then he had two different shows. One was called the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, and he would do these 1 hour.
Were these like Twilight Zones or something? What was
They
this?
kind of were like that, yeah. Yeah. So he was like making a movie like Psycho every fucking week. So these shows, you should watch them.
Those sound great.
There's one called Alfred Hitchcock Presents and then the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, something like that.
Okay.
They're two different ones. One's a half-hour show and then and they have all kinds of... the one I was just watching had Burt Reynolds.
Really?
He looked like he was 19. Burt Reynolds.
Still have the mustache? No?
No. He was very good-looking, young 19, 20-year-old, and just watch it. But
I'll check it out.
It's really fun.
Aaron explained to me that there's like big VTubers where they put on stuff and they talk and their voice comes out a certain way and then it animates a guy on screen. So you're seeing a representation of them and they'll actually perform concerts live. They'll go out live and you'll watch a screen and it'll be like 2,000 screaming people watching a guy who's remotely controlling the video.
And it's not a robot. It's like a cartoon.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Like, let's see one of those. I don't know. You can't even comprehend that.
Aaron, who is the big, do you know the big Asian one? It's like they do K-pop, weird shit. Yeah, it's a VTuber, and like every time I see a viral video of them, it's like 4,000 screaming young people at doing a weird emoticon on screen and just like singing and talking. People will play video games in arenas now. Andy, I don't know if you're familiar with this. People go to Madison Square Garden and watch a guy play a video game in the middle of the arena.
Like what kind of games?
Like Fortnite?
Not Pac-Man.
That would be funny if it was Pong.
That was the first game I played. Did you ever go? Well, you're too young. It still trips me out that you're half my age. But did you ever go to putt-putt golf and put a quarter in the machine to play? That's how they came out. Those games came out at putt-putt golf.
Oh, so you would like go into the little arcade room and play there. Yeah.
That's the only place they were.
I wonder if they thought golfers would like it because it's hitting off of a club face kind of.
Oh, maybe that's what, because the first one was Pong.
Yeah.
My chain. My chain. My chain. My chain. Don't you like my chain?